everyone! Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Hikins Robot Vacuum Cleaner. I did receive this sample from Hikins directly, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at the top of the vacuum. You'll see their logo and branding here. So the dustbin pulls right out here. You'll see the filter that it has. It's very small. And now let's flip it over to the very bottom. Let's go ahead, let's snap on the side cleaning brushes. They are labeled left and right. L to L, R to R. Just line it up, gently press in place. Now let's go ahead and try it out. We just finished our first clean. Let's take a look at the results. You'll see all of our contents that we sucked up right there in the bin. Let's take a peek inside. No tangles or anything right there. There's no main brush roller. And now let's flip it over. Whoa, you'll see here though, both of our side brushes got severely tangled. I mean, look at that.
I mean, just get a look at that.
Now let's talk about this vacuum's performance. So we'll be comparing this vacuum to over 30 vacuums that we've personally tested here in our studio, and we'll see how it stacks up against the competition. So first thing you'll see is our max suction power. This is measured in PAs. This vacuum has 1800 PAs of suction, but you'll see that's less than half the average of 3620 PAs. Moving right along, very similar results here with our max CFM. Higher the better, usually the more powerful will clean better, usually, not always, but that's typically the case, and it's a good leading indicator. 4.8 CFMs here versus 7.2. Then our deep cleaning score, pretty indicative of the previous metrics we just looked at. 60% was our score for this vacuum versus 85 as tested. Next, we have our decibel test. This vacuum came in at 70 decibels for our max readout versus 68 for our average, but that's well within the average. You won't be able to tell if your vacuum's 68 or 70. It won't make any sort of noticeable difference. Now we're looking at battery life measured in minutes. 100 minutes of battery life for this vacuum versus 141 on average. Now, in regards to height, this is one of the lowest profile vacuums out there. It's great when it comes in under 3 inches if you have some of those hard to reach areas, furniture, maybe that your traditional vacuum or one with LiDAR navigation can't go under. This vacuum might be able to squeeze right in where you want it to go. 2.95 inches versus the average of 3.6. That average skews higher for the models that have LiDAR navigation up at the top. Now let's talk about bin capacity. This is measured in milliliters. I'm guessing it's around 300 milliliters. I gotta tell you, this is one of the smallest bins I've seen in a RoboVac, so definitely below average. Lastly, let's talk about cost. This will help you have a lens to see all the data that we just talked about through a new and fresh perspective. This is going to be less than half the cost of the average vacuum that we've tested. So that helps explain the gap in performance because you're not paying that much either. So you get half the performance, but you're paying half the cost.